Ooh la la, welcome back to Premium Economy Month, where I explore the cabin between business and economy, the cabin taking the world by storm. This month, I've already reviewed Emirates' brand new Premium Economy as well as Lufthansa, so now, for the final airline, this is one that really delivered something unexpected, Air France and their brand new A350. Price-wise, Air France generally charges more than Lufthansa but less than Emirates. So do they land in the middle on experience as well? Or do we have a surprise standout with Air France? Well, let's quit wasting time and start today's adventure. The most relevant thing to premium economy is really the price, because if the airline charges a small premium over economy, it's a no-brainer. If they just charge a little less than for business, it's a different thing entirely. I used points to book Air France Premium Economy because their prices, especially one way, can be very high. Unlike on Emirates, there are great ways to redeem points for Air France Premium Economy, specifically on their route from Abu Dhabi to Paris. That's because this flight is mainly filled with Etihad connections, and as of now, Etihad doesn't offer Premium Economy, so very few people are connecting to Premium Economy as a consequence. For this flight, I paid 35,000 points one way per person from Abu Dhabi to Gothenburg, along with 99 euros in taxes. That's equivalent to $587 US, given that you can purchase Flying Blue points at 13.7 USD per thousand when they're on sale. Even better, a few days before the flight, Air France started offering upgrades to business for $330 per person from Premium Economy. Let me tell you, that price is unbelievably low for a 7-hour flight. What an offer! Needless to say, business class went from mostly empty to completely full. So today's flight leaves from Abu Dhabi and possibly one of the biggest airport glow-ups in history. Well, good morning from Abu Dhabi's brand new airport. This is Terminal A right behind me. What a stunning building. I mean, not to mention the stunning sunrise here. The sunrises in the Gulf, especially this time of year, are incredible. The temperature is so nice, but it is time to head out for Christmas. Oh my God, this airport. The airport feels quite grandiose, yet to my surprise, it's still quite intimate and efficient. I feel like many airports in the world still have very rough ceilings, so seeing these incredible, beautiful, high ceilings is just like, wow.
I'm just expecting the royals to come out at any moment to parade through the terminal. It's so stunning.
So one quick comment about the airport also, there's free Wi-Fi that you can just instantly connect to. There's no entering email, phone number, scanning your boarding pass. You just instantly and quickly connect, and that's it. Someone recently asked me how I feel about these public networks and if I have any hesitation logging into my valuable accounts while I'm using them. My answer, no, because I pretty much permanently have my VPN activated on my phone and my laptop. Airplane Wi-Fi is of course notoriously slow, which is why you don't want to slow it down even more. Hence, I use today's video sponsor, NordVPN, the fastest VPN in the world. I basically view NordVPN as my shield against suspicious websites, against malware that might be hidden in files that I'm downloading, or against anyone snooping on what I'm doing online, so whoever is on my network cannot spy on me. Travelers also love that NordVPN offers MeshNet, a feature that allows you to access files remotely on your home computer or your home devices wherever you are in the world. Listen, if you're traveling and not using a VPN, you're basically asking to have your private information stolen. Protect yourself or a loved one these holidays at nordvpn.com/nonstopdan or at the link at the top of the description. Right now, you'll get their exclusive Christmas deal with 4 months free on 2-year plans. So why not give yourself or a loved one the gift of online safety? It's completely risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, what a lounge entrance. Oh my gosh. Air France Premium Economy does not come with lounge access, but since it's my first time here in the new terminal, I have to give the Pearl Lounge a try. It just looks so beautiful here from outside, so I'm using Priority Pass to quickly jump in, and then we'll explore the rest of the airport. Obviously, most of you flying Air France Premium Economy will not be coming through Abu Dhabi. It's just that it's my first time at this airport. I have to share my thoughts. It's so exciting because this hub has been so many years in the making, and now it's finally here. So it's always cool when there's a new state-of-the-art airport that opens somewhere, seeing our first impressions, and Air France happens to have pretty great points fares from Abu Dhabi in all classes, premium economy and business. If you happen to be flying through Abu Dhabi for whatever reason, try to buy some Jomara dates because these are absolutely incredible. Now, Air France does have a few different premium economy products. On their A350, they have one of their newer ones, and their A350s will be a huge part of the fleet in the coming years. So I'm really curious to see how Air France stacks up against Emirates and Lufthansa in the cabin in the middle, shall we say. With such a beautiful terminal, I'd personally much rather spend time out here than in a crowded lounge. I don't want to film the inside because it would be impossible not to get 1,000 people in the shot, but don't worry, not having lounge access from premium economy doesn't mean you're missing out on much at most airports nowadays, especially as more modern state-of-the-art airports like this start to open. Given our mostly full flight, the gate area is busy, and with no clear priority for premium economy passengers, at least here in Abu Dhabi, there's lots of queuing. However, we spent so much time exploring the new airport that we're right on time for when boarding actually starts. Alright, it's time to go to Europe for Christmas. I'm so excited. Our flight is a bit delayed. We have a 1 hour 30-minute connection in Paris, and anyone who has been to Paris knows that the airport is not really good for connections, so we're just hoping for the best. Today's flight is operated by my second favorite plane from a comfort perspective behind the A380, the beautiful Airbus A350. I've reviewed the Airbus A350 in business class, and today I'm behind that in the 24-seat premium economy cabin consisting of 3 rows in a 2-4-2 layout. The position of this cabin is so amazing since you're in front of the wing, and given that Air France has cabin dividers unlike Lufthansa, you get a really private feeling back here. Although today's premium economy cabin is quite empty, I've selected 12 Alpha and 12 Charlie in the rear, which I always recommend for filming, but generally I recommend sitting in the front row of premium economy as you'll see on board. Lavatories are shared with the economy cabin, a total of 6 shared by 290 passengers. That's a ratio of 1 to 48. With that, let's check out the cabin in real life. Well, at least I will. As we walk down the jetway, I am so curious to see my first impressions. Immediately, I'm blown away. This is a stunning little cabin with classy contrasting navy blues and white, the Air France logo on the bulkhead, the spacious A350 cabin, the quite plush and soft pillow and blankets waiting at the seat. For me, the first impression is on par with Emirates, although they've gone for very different looks. Settling in, there is plenty of knee room for me at 6'2" or 187 centimeters, and guys, the entertainment screen feels massive. There's of course all the charging you need here as well. It's funny they call business class nowadays, because in reality, that should be called sleeper class and this should be business class. I cannot even begin to describe how different the feeling is in this cabin compared to Lufthansa.
This is like elite when they have this kind of interactive map, and especially when it's like a globe like this, so it feels very immersive. Points to Air France for that.
Up ahead, you have your classic premium economy storage, which is always much appreciated. And below the center armrest, which contains the tray tables, you have a recline button, a leg rest button, and a remote. Now I must say, for being a brand new A350, there's a lot that's in need of maintenance. OSKAR's leg rest does not extend, the Wi-Fi doesn't work for 90% of the flight, and my screen is more busted than Simon Cowell's new face. Random but related tangent. The reasons Finnair and KLM are my favorite European airlines is that they are quirky and fun. If you're not going to nail luxury, you can at least nail fun. Air France has what I'd describe as an attempt, emphasis on attempt, at fun luxury. After boarding, they hand out these cute amenity kits, which are always a nice gesture if nothing else. Just as seems to be the norm in premium economy, our headphones are giving too cheap for the dollar store, but they're the best of the 3 airlines I've flown this month. Alright, amazing news. Our flight time is very short, 6 hours 40 minutes. It's only 10 minutes behind schedule now, and we're actually fully boarded. Although the flight isn't completely full, the amazing thing is also the premium economy is not full, because I think on the 2 other flights we've taken it's been completely full. But because they had,
which was huge, like a huge cabin.
But because they had those insane offers to upgrade to business on this flight, I think most people from premium economy just upgraded.
He was very tempted to do it.
I was like, premium economy month, why? Okay, one last comment, sorry, but Air France has like interstellar style boarding music.
Like in the beginning it's kind of nice and soothing, and then it gets like, it's like Hans Zimmer Inception or something.
It really is Hans Zimmer, but it's epic. But at least they have boarding music, and it makes you feel like you're kind of heading to space.
Yeah.
So we pushed back, amazingly enough, just 15 minutes late. I'm still stressing about our luggage though, since bags do tend to disappear and show up 5 days later at the abyss that is Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport, even on longer connections. So for what remains of ours, an hour and 15 minutes, the odds are not exactly in our favor.
F-1 639, clear for takeoff, runway 13 left.
I love that Air France chose to install tail cameras on their A350, which many airlines in Europe have opted out of. So let's leave Abu Dhabi. After takeoff, the crew comes by with packaged hot towels, which smell great. Next, they hand out a choice of water or champagne, not as pre-departure, but post-departure drinks. 30 minutes of staring at the tail camera later, breakfast begins. There is no menu, but based on what I hear, there's a choice between an omelette or an omelette with sausage. So a few things, apparently Air France serves basically the same meals in economy and premium economy, at least on this route. I have to say, it's nice to see Air France has taken inspiration from Costco when it comes to the size of their meals, since I recognize this as the size of a Costco sample, right? My vegan meal is delicious, so are the 4 Starburst-sized fruit pieces and the 1/8 of a kiwi. You have to wonder how the French agree to serve bread like this on their national carrier though. Overall, a delicious meal in a quantity that makes me wanna cry. You know what also makes me want to cry? The Air France premium economy recline situation. So you know how on Lufthansa and Emirates, I've said that getting out of your seat is impossible when the people in front are reclined. Well, when I first reclined on Air France, I go, oh my god, this recline is incredible, the best so far. That happiness quickly fades when I remember, oh yeah, that applies to the seats in front of me too. This is the size of the gap between seats when reclined. The height of an iPhone. So if your legs are not skinnier than the height of an iPhone, I have some bad news for you. You are not getting out of your seat. That's why the bulkhead is so good, since no one can recline onto you there. Paired with a comfortable headrest and the nice bedding, this is the first premium economy flight where I've thought, oh, I better stay alert because there's a real risk I'll fall asleep here. Although there are no individual air vents, the cabin is also kept nice and cold, and the crew doesn't get involved with our window shades to try to make us fall asleep, which is much appreciated. Overall, actually, as far as Parisians go, this crew is pretty much at the top in terms of smiliness and friendliness. The crew is actually so chill that they don't stop people from economy coming up through premium economy to use the business class lavatories. As the rule follower I am, I head back where I'm supposed to, and honestly, the lavatories back here are nice thanks to the A350. Also, Air France's A350 economy is genuinely beautiful and has massive entertainment screens. What are the screens loaded with? A decent selection of movies. They have new releases and plenty of Christmas movies, which you've gotta love. There's also a menu. Oh wait, there are dozens of menus, none of which are actually from this flight. However, there is one that seems to be accurate for the drinks. There's also a section that describes the snacks on board. Snacks? In premium economy? When I asked for snacks on Lufthansa, it was like I'd asked for the nuclear codes. Even Emirates doesn't have any. Well, sure enough, the crew comes by with a snack box, and quite a fancy one at that. Also, a new flight attendant shows up who didn't serve us at the beginning, and she is genuinely amazing. She passes me, sees that I've finished my provided water bottle, and asks if she can get me another one. Am I in La Première? Oscar and I try catching some sleep at this point, and 2 hours of trying later, we open the window blinds over the Alps. As we discuss a theoretical ski trip for the 48th time, the crew comes by with these adorable snack bags. How chic! But on further inspection, I realized that this is like a glamorous Air France take on a Happy Meal. I'm just stoked to get more food, to be honest. It seems like Air France keeps you fed, they just want to keep it exciting by serving tiny bites each time. Suddenly, we start our descent, so I rush back to the lavatories one last time where the line is at least 10 people long. Economy is packed today. Now, of course, flying premium economy or business is more fun than flying in full economy. In my brand new course, Points Master, I teach you how to buy and redeem points for business and first class flights wherever you live without the need for credit cards. Also, if you join before New Year's, you'll get an additional $500 in value for free. Learn more at the link at the top of the description. You can also learn how I got this flight for $587 in premium economy by leveraging point sales rather than paying the crazy retail price of almost $1,200. Now,
are you happy to be in Paris?
Oui. Or actually, no. Charles de Gaulle Airport is like talking politics at a Christmas dinner. You don't want to go there. Well, talk about a comfortable flight. I can't wait to share my reflections in a second.
Welcome back to Europe. Bienvenue à France.
Is there anything more European than things not being turned on? Okay, Frankfurt Airport is a bit confusing transiting there normally, but Paris is really next level. It's like a maze, it's a Rubik's Cube, it's everything in one. It's been 25 minutes since we got off the plane, and we're still walking to try to get to the bus to Terminal 2G. So a warning for anyone who is connecting in Paris, don't connect to or from HOP, which is Air France's low cost, or no, not low cost, but regional jet subsidiary, because the connection requires a lot of time. Thankfully, we still have a little less than an hour before departure, so I think we'll make it.
Voila, this is us.
Will it work? Will it
Let's
work?
see, will it turn on? Will it turn on? Will it turn on? Oh my god, I can't believe it. The escalator is working.
So 45 minutes after leaving our A350, we make it to Terminal 2G. So you know, this morning when I was talking about the ceiling in Abu Dhabi and how some airports have different ceilings, this is what I meant.
This is different.
By the way, I take back what I said about Terminal 2G. It is a bit inconvenient, but it's also cozy and Christmassy right now, which gets me right in the Christmas spirit to go to Sweden. All in all, Air France offers a remarkable premium economy experience. The intimate cabin paired with their modern, comfortable seats on newer planes make for a truly premium feeling experience. The soft product has its highs and lows, but overall, I'd be happy to fly premium economy on Air France again if the price is right. If the price is similar to Lufthansa and British Airways, the choice is obvious. I'd probably still choose Emirates just for the A380, but removing the A380 from the equation, just in terms of seat and soft product, I'd say Air France is actually better than Emirates in the majority of areas. It's cold!
Oh my god, haven't been able to blow smoke in so long.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna hop over to Gothenburg, see what I did there, but I'll leave you with this conclusion, and until I see you in my first video of 2024, sometime toward the second half of January, I will say fly safe. Oh yeah, and happy holidays.